Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to yet another live stream. Sorry, I had to reschedule this one a couple of times because I had no idea what I'm going to talk about. And then I get the news that the Vacheron has launched an online store. That kind of blew my mind. So I was like, man, we're gonna need a little bit more time to talk about the new reality that we're entering in. Welcome, Kurt and T and Tickers. What's up, guys?
Hello, guys.
Let's I don't know. Let's see here. Who do we have in the chat? We got Grendel. Oh, the future of online watch shopping is timwrite.com. By the way, I have great news. Let me show you something.
We have merch or something, do we? Do we have merch?
Yeah, actually I'm working on merch.
Yeah.
I found my Apple Pencil
I already have my
and
merch. I already
I
have
got
mine.
my old iPad. So what I was doing today is I started out sketching some merch. Actually hand drawn. As you can see, I'm
Oh.
drawing over the Explorer 1. I'm gonna try to, cause like I was trying to find someone to do it for me, but man, it's hard to talk to people on these platforms.
Do Rolex want any money for that? Will
Yeah,
Rolex
man.
want any money?
No, because I'm not
No.
gonna put the Rolex
Ah.
logo and stuff. I'm just gonna keep it really
Right.
limited.
Right.
Yeah. And man, talking to someone online, like, hey, can you draw hands like this? And people don't know what the hands are. You know what I mean? Because like even the simplest language is a language barrier. But anyways, that's my I'm working on the merch though. I'm just gonna hand draw it myself. Save money
Wow.
and live better, right? Lone Star, thumbs up for timwrite.com. Thank you, Lone Star. Oh, and we even had Watch Gringa. Can't wait. Thumbs up. Hey, girl. I wonder if I can put some of Watch Gringa's merch on my store. We can do some collabs. David
I don't know.
H. Thumbs up. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I was
What you
gonna
got
say
there?
we probably get a. I'd sport a Watch Gringa shot glass.
Yeah.
Or like a
Yo.
double sized wine glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Gringa knows how to drink, man. We were doing doubles with her. It almost knocked me out.
Oh
But
god.
What
she
about
was
wine pint glasses? Just a new thing, maybe.
the beer pint glass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna make it happen. We're gonna do Tim Wright X Watch Gringa collabs on the merch. And we got Boxing Berry. Great time for the UK community. Thank you, Boxing Berry, for your upload. Badge Guitar. Man, but by the way, I was talking to Badge Guitar at night. He hunted down some G-Shocks for me. Yes. I bought a new watch, and wait a minute, my wife is right there. She's gonna kill me right now. But I bought a G-Shock, guys. I hunted it
Is
down.
it a pink one? You wanted a pink one? We got a pink one.
Maybe. You
Wanted a
have
pink
too
one.
good of a memory. I'm not gonna say too much because these things are
Yeah,
gonna
you say I'm
explode.
good.
Yeah. But shout out to Batch Guitar for helping me out with that. MDW Studio Tim, please review the new Brumand in-house movement. Actually, it's something Kurt was just talking about, right? We're gonna take a look
Yeah.
at it. We're gonna take a look at it
Yeah.
after we talk a bit about Vacheron Constant. Peter Richards, hello guys, welcome to the show. Tim, do you have any Tom Ford fragrances other than tobacco oud? Yes, I do. I have a couple.
I mean, the answer is usually just to ask Tim what fragrances he doesn't have.
Doesn't have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
don't ask him
god.
what he does have.
Look
I
at
mean,
that shelf behind. I didn't notice that before. Wow.
he
Yeah,
must really
see here.
smell bad. I've never met him, but like,
I
good
sm-
grief.
Yeah, but
Man, I
yeah.
stink. I stink.
Yeah,
I
I
got
met him. He didn't smell when I met him in London. He wasn't smelling then.
yeah.
Nah, he's a good guy. I'm giving a hard time.
I got Tom Ford Tuscan leather.
Tuscan
Apparently,
leather.
this smells like a cocaine. it's like cocaine. I never smelled cocaine. No, I did. It's very similar.
Perhaps you should give it to Dace.
I
Yeah,
like that he
obviously
said. I like that you said you never smelled cocaine and then backtracked as though like not smelling cocaine is some sort of horrible thing. I haven't been in the same room as cocaine. I'm pretty sure. So,
Oh man, got the oud wood. By the way, if you're gonna buy a Tom Ford fragrance, probably should start with the oud wood. And I don't say this enough because most of his fragrances are really repulsive. So I had a few people saying like, "Hey, I bought the tobacco vanille. I bought that other thing. It's horrible stuff. What did you why why did you recommend?" Like, "Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you should start with the good stuff, with the easy stuff. Obviously, tobacco oud, and I still have a sealed fucking fabulous. A fucking fabulous. This thing is amazing.
if you ever watch a YouTube video with Tom Ford, you could tell why it's called that. Like you could tell him he's totally the person who's like, let's call it that because he's super. He's edgy. He's pretty flamboyant. He's just cool guy.
Yeah.
You could hear him saying that.
Yeah, I'm trying. Actually, I should model my image on Tom Ford. Tom Ford, tobacco oud.
Yeah, then you have to get a real job though, Tim.
Yeah, I know.
It's really bad. Like it's like expensive.
Showcase says you should hook up with ID guy. He does this kind of stuff and is a cool guy and a good friend. I actually he said that I should, and I was just kind of lazy. But I will. I'm gonna actually. Somebody has to remind me to send me a message. Can somebody on the Instagram send me a message right now and say, Tim, don't forget to hook up with the ID guy, and I'm gonna message to him. M3 Carolina says, "Oh, found the Apple Pencil. Bet there are future bet there is a future judging by the price of the new MacBook, which has a USB port. Does the new MacBook have USB port?
It does. It has USB Thunderbolt 4. It has USB Thunderbolt 4 SD card and HDMI. It's it's pretty good. The only problem with it is the standards are a little behind. So like it uses standard SD, which is getting replaced.
Okay.
And then it's got the older version of HDMI. It shouldn't matter probably for somebody like you, timwrite.com, but
timwrite.com.
That's but it's no, it's quite the thing. I don't understand why they decided to make the notch the way they did. It's got a notch in it.
Oh, on the screen.
Yeah. And there's no Face ID.
Fancy front-facing camera.
Yeah, they've got it's supposed to be nice. I just
be
bought
good for live streaming, I guess.
I guess. I mean, the problem is once you have a real people camera, like unless you're actually need the portability, why would you like I'm not gonna live stream anywhere except in my office, so it doesn't make any sense to me.
So it's almost like they listened to me and they said like, there's this guy timwrite.com.
That's right.
He's looking for a laptop to take with him around the world to do live streams from almost any basement. So and it looks like they put in a good camera especially for that purpose.
The prices are getting a little crazy though, I will admit.
Actually, I looked at the price. It looks like it's cheaper than the older MacBook. No? Am I crazy?
Yeah, maybe. The problem is there's some weird stuff they're doing now. The 14, because I think the 14-inch model, the brand new 14-inch model starts at 2K, which is kind of high.
Yeah. You mean they picked up the low end?
Yeah, they still have the 13-inch, I think, which is the old generation, which is amazing because those M chips don't ever heat up. So like, yeah, you can basically run your show on a MacBook Air if you wanted, because that M1 chip never does it. Like, I have a fan in my MacBook Pro and it never goes off.
Yeah. Wait, I don't see the USB. Is it on the 16-inch?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question. I thought it had USB. It may not have USB. It may only have HDMI.
Yeah, because I can see. Oh, maybe it's the old SD card standard. This is the high speed one.
I think it's I don't know. The guy I recommend watching if you want information on Macs is It's called Snazzy Labs. His name's Quentin Nelson. Really, really good
Snazzy
reviews.
Labs from.
Quentin
I need
Nelson.
to do a partnership with him.
He's a huge watch collector too. He's a big.
Ooh.
He loves vintage Rolex.
By the way, this is what Gringa got. She got the kind of similar to mine, the iMac. The iMac. Who's buying the iMac? Jonathan, welcome to the live stream, man.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, we're just about to start talking about the Vacheron with the future of the online shopping. What do you need to buy stuff online? You need a computer.
Weren't you supposed to start in half an hour?
I was. Then I rescheduled a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and then I'm getting criticized for being late. Hello,
You're
guys.
late again, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dock your pay from the today's show.
Oh, so it's not getting reduced 50% from 0?
Yeah, you're gonna get docked 10% today. Olympic Oat
10%
Trading
from 0.
Company. I just bought a limited edition NASA G-Shock. Congratulations. That's the white one, right?
You know what is totally genius about Apple?
What?
That they're selling now an iRack.
Iraq? In Iraq?
No, a rack. R-A-G.
Rack. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're selling a polishing cloth.
Yeah, for 25 euros.
Iraq.
Ooh.
That is bloody genius.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a code 11. We got plastic in the back room. You guys want to say hello to
shit.
plastic?
Oh.
Yeah.
Before you, can I just have a quick word with Jonathan a minute? We were talking earlier together about an Atmos clock. Do you remember that, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my friend in Portsmouth, who I visit quite a few times, has got one sitting on his mantelpiece, and I've never noticed what it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
super.
I talked to him today, and he says, that clock on the mantelpiece which you stare at when you sit on the sofa. He said, yeah, that's one. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it. I've seen it millions of times.
Amazing.
Same beautiful thing. Yeah, it's. I'll have a good look at that. I might even do a review on it next time when I'm down there. That could be quite good. But obviously, I can't have hands on with it because you can't touch it.
Yeah, man. Okay. Plastic. Let's just talk about the Vacheron, okay? About the future of watches. All
Yeah,
right?
bring it up, man. Bring it up.
Behave, everybody. Hey, Plastic, how are you doing?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, we were just gonna talk about the Vacheron. Vacheron started the what's it called? Started selling watches online. Did you hear about this?
That's incredible. Amazing. Do you think that's a future for Rolex as well?
Well, that's what we're gonna discuss. Lone Star, what do you think?
So I've thought about this a little bit. I've gotten a little time to think about this. I do think, in all likelihood, Rolex might be the last one to do something like this. They're just not under the same amount of pressure to sell watches, and demand is insane in the current paradigm. Whereas, like, I could see where Vacheron, the thing about these ADs all sprung up because these watch brands needed a place to sell their watches, right? And they didn't want to put the money forward to build these buildings. With Rolex, they're okay with empty boutiques paying people. Like, I don't see any need for them to start selling online. For Vacheron, I could see it being a little different, just because there are a lot of parts of the world where there isn't a Vacheron boutique. Yeah, and there just aren't that many watches. So
I'm also thinking that maybe they started this whole website app thing before the overseas have exploded in popularity. I understand why they would need something like this before the
quick
overseas
question
hype.
to the panel. Sorry, guys, quick question. Is it Vacheron selling to the public, but are you getting directed to various ADs, or are you actually getting directed to a Vacheron shop where you can order and they ship it via DHL or something like that?
So you have a choice, actually, on their release here, on the announcement. They say you can have the customers have a choice of picking up their watch in the boutique or receive it at home.
Yeah, but would that be maybe via a boutique? Like, they might go to someone like Watches of Switzerland, or I don't know who carries Vacheron, and then say, hey guys, we've got an order, the money's coming through. Once it hits you guys, you can ship it or talk directly to the customer, and then about availability. And if it's available, then you can ship it to them. You know what I mean?
No, but it it says available on the Vacheron Constantin website. So basically, you pick up on the VC website. It says earlier on your article, Tim.
Yeah.
So basically, you pick it up on the VC webpage, and then you choose if you want to have it shipped to your home or if you want to pick it up in a boutique. So this doesn't
Put an order through, guys. Like bring it up and just put an order through. Just see how far you get.
I was just
Yeah.
looking at that. No, I mean, no, it's a fair question. I was looking,
Yeah.
so like something like the 56, which is the base Vacheron. It's the cheapest
Yep.
Trinity piece, is the Vacheron 56. You can't actually buy it online yet. I thought you could, but you cannot.
I think they
you
just
can
announced it. I don't think it's
Yeah.
yet
You-
available for purchase.
You can shop
My
by
guess,
phone.
if I had to guess, look, let me read this article real quick. It's only 2 paragraphs. Having experienced an unprecedented acceleration in the recent years, digital technology is now a popular and complementary means of interacting with Vacheron Constantin. In order to meet customers' expectation and offer them the best possible services, the Maison has integrated direct sales into its website for the following countries: United States, France, Germany, Italy, United Kingdom, and Japan. It is now possible to select and purchase the timepieces of one of choices from among the models available on the Vacheron Constant website. Bringing the online experience as closely in line as possible with that offered in the boutique meets the needs expressed by the clients of the Maison. Special advisors available
So
online to guide them in their choices, answer questions, and
there you go.
accompany them.
So they said boutique. They didn't say AD. They said boutique, which means that
yes.
if there's any actual Vacheron boutiques, then they just
Ooh, yes.
redirect to them,
Yes.
and they show you all the stuff they can't sell. They can't sell this. Let's ship it out, boys.
I think okay, so I we would have to know a little more. I do think in small towns, they'll consider ADs like boutiques, depending on your locale. Like I do know my AD for Vacheron can get the blue, like the blue boutique only overseas, but like they're
Yeah.
very few and far between. So I would imagine it would be in their best interest to ship to an AD, but
Yeah.
because there are so few
See,
Vacheron
down
boutiques.
under, in Brisbane, definitely, and the rest of Australia, I don't think we've got any Vacheron boutiques. I think there might be ADs here, but that's why maybe they don't offer it in Australia because there's no boutiques.
JDG 5167 is showing on Mr. Porter as available 12,300 for the 56 great dial.
That maybe
And-
that's the way they're going to do it.
Actually, I was just checking on the German VC webpage, and there is a button where it says buy per phone. And if I click that button, they call up a number so I can buy via phone. So that's how it is right now.
Same
Let's
here.
do it. Let's do it. Pull up.
Oh,
Well-
so if I go through my
Dial the
AD's
number, Timmy.
website, so if I go through my AD's website and I go to the 56, I have an option to add to cart.
Ooh.
I'm doing it. I'm not actually doing it.
Ooh,
That's
do it on behalf of the community.
I need some super chats, y'all.
Yeah.
Badge
Yeah,
Guitar
no, I
says,
can do it.
do you think brands like Rolex, AP, Patek Philippe will accept trade-ins? At first, you would think no, but for a brand like Rolex, it gives them a lot more control over their watches. I think Vacheron do for some. You know, I think actually the reason Patek really exploded is because they started buying out their old stock and they put a lot of their stock into the museum that they have in Geneva. But I think this is something that brands might consider doing, buying up their old watches. Let's see here. Shop by phone. Find a
Okay.
boutique.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me oh God, I'm just making sure I'm not doxing myself. Oh yeah, I totally am. Never mind.
Yeah,
it worked. It worked for me. So go ahead and so if you go to the how did that even happen? Okay, it's the gray dial.
It's only the gray dial.
Black strap. That one. Try that one.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't try that out because my job is on the brink. So I'm almost fired for being late. So I can't do that here.
Yeah, I gotta.
It's FaceTime. Maybe it's on the phone. Are you on the phone?
Nope, I'm on the Mac. Go to here's what we'll do. Go to lmajorsAustin.com.
What?
I'll
put the link
drop,
in the
I'll
private
drop the link in the private chat.
Yeah.
Go. So I went this way. I love this place, by the way. These guys are amazing.
Little 79 says, "Who's having a messed up phone line? It's plastic. It's the plastic wiring, man."
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, guys. I'm just driving to work. I want to say a quick shout out to you, Tim. You've been mate, you've been a gentleman throughout the whole thing that's going on. I'm not going to talk about it. Higgins, great chat with the Wizard the other day. You were really nice and complimentary to the big boy, so he appreciates that. And all of you should tune in and jump on the show on Saturday. Support the OG.
Yep. Of course. I got Ushin coming. It's gonna be all good, man.
Yeah.
All right.
So, you too, Higgins. We love you, man. AC3 loves you, man. See you guys.
Take care, man.
Bye.
So I dropped a link in the chat and then I'll just guide you through it because I could do it here, but I'm gonna dox myself.
Let's see here. Yeah.
And
it's
then I'm gonna get
so easy.
fired, and I don't want that.
Here we go.
Yeah, these guys are great. If you're in the Austin area, definitely recommend. You get to hang out with the owner, cool guy. There's only a few people on staff. So click on Vacheron Constantin.
Vacheron Constantin.
Yeah. Okay. Cameron Weiss calls it Vacheron Constantine, and he worked there, so that's kind of crazy. Keep scrolling. All right, 56. Sorry, go back up just a little bit, and then 56 is the one on the right.
56. Oh, it's a little bit different website. What's going on?
Yeah, it is. And then go down to, I think any of them probably works now, but just pick one.
Let's do this one. The three-hand date.
Yeah, this is the one I tried. So scroll down. Add to cart.
Add to cart.
Yeah, and then when you do this, if you go to checkout, it'll let you check out and select a delivery method.
Wow.
Yeah. Now I'm actually trying it again now, but I want to try it on overseas.
Yeah.
But Lone Star, that doesn't surprise me at all because isn't Hodinky a VC AD now?
I don't know. It's a great question. I don't follow.
I think you can buy them online with Hodinky, so it's no surprise that all the retailers are fighting back. Let me check, but I think they're Vacheron AD.
By the way, don't bother trying to get an overseas this way. It doesn't work. It says order by phone or find a boutique. I don't know who you. Oh, this is the 37. I gotta try harder.
Try the Mount Everest.
Okay. I know that AD. It's called Cars and Chrono.
Yeah. So actually, Hodinky is a Vacheron AD. You can buy them online there. Not the 56. I'll give it that, but you can buy them there.
I don't look. I just picked the 56 because I figured the base one's the one they're gonna do, and I was right. You can't do it with the overseas self-winding. You can do order by phone or find a boutique, which makes sense. I'm sure the boutiques want to protect their profit.
Yeah, I'm just checking my AD in the UK, in the US, and I'm pretty sure. Can also
order by phone.
Yeah, no, it's probably only certain models. I know that's how Richemont's been doing it with the other brands. Like, I mean, you can't buy all the Panerais online, but you can buy a bunch.
This is interesting.
So I think Tim, this is actually a great exercise because it kind of gives you an idea what the intentions are for most of these brands. It seems like what these brands want to do is give you the opportunity to order some of their more introductory products online. but then they keep their ADs happy by giving them a case full of unique pieces, right? Like I've seen this piece before at my AD.
Yes.
And the thing that's so cool about Vacheron relative to the other guys, you can go to your Vacheron AD right now and see a case full of watches. Like there's only one watch from Vacheron that's absolutely unobtainium, and it's really the steel and it's the blue dial overseas, but and the black is getting there, and the silver is
that's
still
true.
pretty
But you know, I think in this modern age, that actually says that's a bad thing about a brand. You go in, you see all these watches, and because people associate good stuff with that. You're not supposed to see it. If it's good stuff, then why is it on the display? Right? So I think they have to strike something in the middle. They have to have like almost their introductory stuff should always be on display, but then there should be like these mid-range pieces that if you show up every week, you might be able to see it once in a while. And then there should be like unobtainium stuff, and that I think that is the perfect way to do it. You know, what do you think about that? Because that way, yeah, if you put in the work, you might show up one day and get lucky.
Right.
That way you don't get too depressed and think like, man, this is going to be impossible.
I get that. I don't know. It's a little weird with a brand like Vacheron where most of the watches aren't sold out.
Peter Richards, surely they will have return policy. If so, you might get a watch that has been previously returned 5 times. Ooh.
I mean, I honestly don't care about stuff like that. I understand people do. But to me, like most things get returned. Most things get returned because they like change, you know, like what would you say? Like buyer's remorse, right? Like instead of like there being an actual problem. Yeah, but I mean, it's from the manufacturer. If there were a problem, they're not just going to ship it out to you.
Yeah, but look for decades, the manufacturers said, you know, you have to go to an AD to have the experience, to have the choice of the models so that you can try on the watches and blah, blah, blah. What really happens is the manufacturers don't want to lose the last 40 to 50% of the retail price.
Correct.
And they're trying to get that cut, which goes to the jewelers, and they try to get this money. So, for example, if a watch is $10,000, they get 6 or 5, and the rest goes to the jeweler. And they're trying to get those remaining $5,000 to $4,000 for their own, because it's a lot of money. So first step, what they did is making their own boutiques, advertising about the customer experience and blah, blah, blah. And I'm very surprised that they haven't started selling online much earlier. Because you can see from Chrono 24's success or from Hodinkey's success that there is a market. And it's cheap relatively to opening a boutique and have all the stuff and have all the stock there. So it doesn't surprise me at all that they're doing, and I'm pretty sure other manufacturers will follow, and that will put a hard life to the ADs.
The new era.
Yes.
Yeah, we're really freaking entering into the new era, and also I think like having as in the same way that all these watches had to go in-house to be able to compete in this new kind of, 20 years ago, everybody had to go in-house to be respectable. Like if you're not in-house, then what the hell you're doing? Oh, also, Wristwatch Jesus, welcome to the in-house meetup.
Hello.
And we got Night Wrist Watchman. Night Wrist Watchman, welcome.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey,
yes.
man.
Oh my god.
So I was just saying, like, it looks like as all these manufacturers are going boutique only, so it's like another level of in-house in some way. That way they can also control their own narrative. Are they going to start doing their own in-house secondary market? I don't know.
Tim,
Good question.
Can I say
Yes.
something?
Please.
So I don't know why, but you do this often.
I do.
So you at first you planned your stream to start at 11. So I planned my entire night, to be here at 11, and now I see that you started half an hour early.
Yes.
And even worse, you get criticized by the big boss, and you get your salary
you're late.
cut.
So
Swiss, you're late.
If you plan, if you schedule a live, try not to change it.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to change it too much. Sorry, but I apologize. I apologize for that.
No problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
I called you. I called you, but you didn't pick up.
Yeah, because I wasn't available. I was somewhere else.
You haven't called me. You haven't called me and cut my salary.
Sorry.
I nearly got caught out.
And I also changed the topic. I changed the topic as well.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
You know, the hours of research that I went into the topic, and everything was useless.
It's all got blown up.
So tell me, what are you talking about?
So
anything.
Yeah, you see Vacheron, now you can buy Vacherons on the website and the app. And we're talking a little bit about like what's the future? Is it other brands gonna follow suit? I can see why Vacheron had to do it, because they were 6 months ago, probably when they started, because like a brand can't just go online in 2 months. This was probably, they started doing this a year or 2 years ago when their brand was in the gutter. But now that it's like the next hottest thing, it's a rebirth. It's a rebirth of the Vacheron. Now it feels like, well, do they really need this? I don't know. I like, I'm a little bit confused.
So Rolex is trash. Is there a VC outside of the overseas that's super hot right now? Historique, maybe?
No.
Well, no. Historique.
No.
Well,
even the in the overseas line, I would say only the 300 blue dial is considered hype, and the rest is
so that's still sleepers.
Let's be honest, it's not.
Right. No, I've heard. So the only thing I've heard from people is the black dial is getting a little harder because people just can't get the blue dial in an AD anymore. The silver dial is pretty easy to get overall, but the blue dial is absurd, and it's technically supposed to be boutique only, I guess. But I know my AD probably can get it, but things are different.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I went to Harrods last year. I mean, earlier this year, and they said it's a year's waiting list for the 300 blue dial. I mean, that was in like say April or something like that. So it may have even changed for now. So it might even be harder.
Yeah, mine said 3
need to
years.
Raise your volume. Hold on.
Well, if you already have bought 1 or 2 watches from them, I'm pretty sure you can have even a blue dial in less than a year.
Oh man. Don't tell me that. I'm out of here. Bye, guys. No.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Man, I bought a Nomos from them.
Ian Nicholson, hello, Tim. Scotch and soda in the house. Ian, welcome to the live stream. Oh my God. Look, I think they've got a lot of potential. I think the overseas is really going to change things up, and with the dress watches coming back in style, I think.
Is it?
Man, yeah, I don't think so. I honestly, I think so.
I don't think so.
And okay, so what's it called? Dave, Style Collector said, did Rolex discontinue Cellini? Let me just check here. No, it's still here.
It's still there, yeah.
But I think if Rolex revamps the Cellinis, it's gonna bring the craze back. I think that could be the inciting incident. So if you want a dress watch, it's probably the time to buy is now.
I don't know, because I think right now the Cellini is a very beautiful watch. The only downside was the movement. you get basically same movement as in the Oyster Perpetual.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sad, at $15,000. So if they want to up the game, I think they should re-release the Cellini, but with a well-finished movement.
I think. Oh, you mean like with an open case back?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Because they used to do that before, I think.
I'm not a huge fan of these Cellinis with these sunburst kind of radial dials. They give me Seiko Presage Clubmaster, I think, vibe. Or something like that, one of those. It is just, I'm not, it feels a little bit too busy. The dress watches should be simple.
I don't know. Would you say that the Patek Philippe calendar chrono gives you Mont Blanc vibes? Not really. I mean, these dials are beautiful. Let me tell you that.
But I see. I like the one that you got more. The simpler.
Yeah, I love that one. That one you're pointing at in rose gold.
Right here.
I think it's absolutely beautiful.
This is the best one.
Because this one in rose gold, I would.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would get if it had a good movement.
Yeah. Something something finished.
Actually, the coin edge on the bezel is nicer than the hobnail.
Yes, I agree.
Pattern on the Patek.
I agree.
Oh,
so guys, is it just my ignorance here? But do you know why these Cellinis are so unpopular? Because they are nice-looking watches, but
because it's so fucking expensive. It's so fucking expensive, and for the same price, you can get Holy Trinity watches.
Right.
Why would you get a fucking Rolex?
That's not a Rolex, right?
If you
not even
can get a Patek.
Oh, I love you, man. I love you. Sell it straight.
Honestly,
Sell it as it fucking is. I love it.
What? It's a Rolex that's not a Rolex, right? Like it's not.
I mean,
actually, that is the problem. I disagree with Swiss on this. It's not because they are in the same league like a Holy Trinity. The problem is for 16K in normal times, you get a bloody good Rolex Oyster.
Mm-hmm.
That is the problem, in my opinion.
It's too much. There's just too many. There's like if you go out and you want to buy a Rolex. I mean, the thing about this is like this competes against a bunch of crazy pieces. I wouldn't pick this up.
I wouldn't say that, Jonathan, because I see some. The only people I see buying this are the ultra fanboys of Rolex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ones that really want the Rolex name on every watch.
Yes.
Tim struggles to hide his wrist.
So, but if you are not an ultra Rolex fanboy and you want a good dress watch for $17,000, you're thinking about the Calatrava, right?
Well, but the Calatrava is not 16, so that will be a little bit more expensive.
Let's do Breguet. I think I'm thinking this Breguet. Price. I'm thinking Breguet.
Oh,
just the something problem that is much better, even Saxonia.
If you're a person who wants a Rolex, who isn't a watch fanatic, you're gonna buy an Oyster. And if you're a person who's a watch fanatic and you want to buy a watch like a Cellini, you're gonna buy a JLC. Like, why wouldn't I buy a JLC over this?
Yeah, Saxonia is 15,000. Saxonia thin, simple 3-hand watch like this one. It's beautiful.
I mean, the 56 in gold, the 3-hander 56 in gold is like 18. Better.
Yeah, but the problem at all is in this category of watches, the Rolex brand doesn't shine. Mm-hmm. That is basically the problem.
That's very true.
So these are the two, like, when I look at these two watches, these are the two competitors, right?
Hey, Gringa is in the house.
Oh, JLC Master Control is class.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I mean that is exactly. This is why this watch is not viable, because
you can get
it looks
this
exactly
watch
like JLC.
This watch I got for less than a Cellini.
Yeah.
A calendar in platinum.
A triple date or
triple calendar moon phase in platinum. I got it for less than a Cellini.
Yeah. You got a triple calendar in platinum and a Kentucky Fried Bucket for such a small money
to celebrate. Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
BC traditional.
And okay, so to go on the same idea.
Nobody paid you.
On the same idea as Jonathan.
Or yesterday.
So to go towards the idea of Jonathan. So I was once an AD, and we were talking about the Rolex Cellini, and their selling point was that it was a sturdy watch. It had the sturdy movement of Rolexes, and it was 100 meters water resistant, etc., etc. No, it's 100.
No, it's advertised as 50.
Yeah, it's advertised at 50, but it's tested at 100.
Right.
But if you're looking for a dress watch, is it really the qualities that you're waiting for?
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think they got, it was kind of the wrong idea. And this is why I think they have to, if they want to relaunch, they have to just do it, don't be afraid to make a more delicate watch, but more appealing, more dressy. I really wonder what we could get if they went, balls to the wall dress watch.
Ooh.
So TNTickers, what watch are you wearing and showing off here?
Ooh.
IWC.
It's a Leico Flieger. It's a hand-wind Leico Flieger.
Oh, Laco. Okay.
Laco.
Yeah, it's their reproduction of a 40s.
Yeah, Turtle Knight has a good comment about the water resistance of the Cellini.
Ooh, what? I swim in tux every day.
He's James Bond, by the way.
Look, I think Rolex with their print, Rolex has the capacity to finish their movements. Okay? They did it before. There's really no excuse not to do it now. I think when you look at these pieces like these traditional, right? It is really the open case back that makes them dress pieces for me, because ability to take it off and show the movement to someone, right? That's what it's all about. And the fact that you don't get that on the Cellinis is a turn off for everyone. Like you look at, there you go. Yep. Look at that. If you could turn Cellini over and you could see it, the case, the finishing on the movement, the moon phase would be the perfect watch to do it on. The Cellini moon phase. I bet it's got a beautiful movement. Somebody should find a picture right now.
Mine's not
of the Cellini opened.
I think my movement isn't as pretty, but my rotor is gorgeous.
Let's see here. Ooh.
I mean, I think I've got the serial number covered. Otherwise, well, I'm not going to sell it. So, yeah. I mean, it's like, who doesn't want this from a Rolex, right? Like, I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but people want a strap on.
That has nothing to. That's off topic.
Yeah. I think you mean the wrong chat, Jonathan.
A different show, that one. Yeah.
Let's keep in mind I'm not a native speaker, but I got it.
Germans get crazy after bedtime. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find what the movement in the Cellini moon phase looks like, but there's no pictures. Nobody has opened that watch up.
It's just look on the website. It says, I think it's a 3132 movement. It's the same as a no date sub.
Just with the module?
Yeah.
See,
it's the same as my Oyster Perpetual that I got for $5,000.
Unbelievable.
Okay, Jonathan's comments woke Gringer up.
Oh, if Gringer wants to jump on the show, she's free to do so. Let me just drop the link. Because, the watch puppy, he's got the paddock with the rubber strap, right? He's got the beautiful movement there. And I wonder, are they on the waiting list for the Vacheron overseas? And which color would she be interested in?
I wanted to get one that just they replace the dial with the Union Jack, so it's like the flag of the
UK. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That would create. Oh my god!
Martini glass dial.
Oh, and you get a Union Jack engraving on the rotor.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The Chili Badger. Oh god. Rolex should create a Rolex Chili red dial sub. Here's the thing.
And apparently they have the VC over black dial.
Dial's awesome. I love that
red
one.
dials for some reason have never took off.
I don't like them.
There's only one, like Grand Seiko fall with the red dial, and then there's no red dials anywhere to
and
be
it's
seen.
it's like, and then there's so many different flavors of red.
Oyster
right?
Perpetual is kind of got that.
The
right?
thing is,
Coral.
red is not a neutral color. You know, for example, black and blue, they go pretty much with anything. Red and yellow and green. I think green is kind of an exception right now because it was so hyped up by the Hulk. But if you think about it, it shouldn't be, because it's so hard to pair it with
Yeah, it's impossible to pair it with anything. I mean, unless it's a sports watch and you pair it with some awesome Jordans. It is
outside of some very fine dials like H. Moser. I don't see how you can make a red dial work.
She says we already got a Vacheron constant black dial. I need to check it out. But it's been getting less and less rich time since he's got the Aquanaut. Aquanaut is such a strong watch that man, you just want to keep wearing that. JLC Reverso has a red, don't they?
Yes, they had the red tributes.
Yeah, there's only like one watch. Never been a trend. I don't think the red is ever going to take off like the green dials did.
No,
the green dials,
even though it was kind of hype when it came out.
Yeah,
but honestly, as a man, I don't really see how you can, because unless you have a red suit jacket, maybe you could pull it off.
Well, it's not even red.
A woman could pull it off easily, but as a man, like a red reverso, it's not easy.
Even that red. It's more of like burgundy.
Yeah,
it's smoky red. It's really subdued.
Yeah, even though
it does stand out quite a lot, though. That really is outstanding. It's really
there's the burgundy IWC too, which I think is not that popular.
I just don't care for burgundy.
It is a weird color. It's I could imagine like a gentleman. Yeah, it just feels like you have to have a pipe in your hand if you want to complete the look.
I mean, red and gold looks okay, but I don't know if I can ever wear it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad looking. It's just, I don't know.
Right? Like it looks like you should be wearing a 3-piece suit. You have a tie to match.
But even if you have a black suit or blue suit, it won't really fit with that watch. So it's very limiting.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, blue will be much easier.
It's too flashy of a color.
And that's why they actually limit this to.
So this is why I think it would work really well for a woman.
Yeah.
Because women
wear
like
red dresses.
They wear flashy watches.
It would look really good on me, I think, because I'm a flashy guy.
You're shining in the night.
It wouldn't match the pink. Wouldn't match the pink shorts.
The
pink short.
Oh
no!
You know what? There's really lack of pink like
reverso.
Pink watches.
Hot pink reverso. Yeah, that would work.
That's what I want. A hot, smoking hot pink reverso.
So Tim, I've sent you a. Sorry. Carry on, Swiss.
No, you can go.
I've sent you a pic on WhatsApp. I did try that red one on. So in the Yeah, so that's actually how it looks.
It looks really good with the sweater.
Yeah, I know. I think that just happened to be a coincidence.
Sure, so I don't dox you.
Yeah, and the Gringo was right. There is a little Lange. It's more purple than red, but beautiful ladies watch.
Yeah,
looks good. Yeah, if you wear red.
Yeah, you got to wear red or brown, maybe something like that. I don't know. It won't go with many colors.
Yeah, but that's that's the. These are very limited editions, and they're smart to do it. These non-popular colors that you can't really match with too many things. Making those colors boutique only or something like that, making them a little bit more special and more hard to get, is a good idea.
So I posted a link in the chat. There was a previous iteration of the JLC Tribute. They used a very strong red color.
Yes.
And
wow.
Yeah, what do you think about this one?
You know what? I'm starting to think part of it is that you can't buy a suit in that color. Like blue, yeah. I mean, you can buy a suit in blue. Yeah. I mean, I think you kind of made this point already, but it's like the more I kind of think about it and stew on it, it's like, yeah, no, it's just because you can't buy a suit that looks like that, right? It's like, I mean, unless you want to look really patriotic and get like a red, white, and blue shirt.
You know what? I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure Paul Thorpe could.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really see Paul
with
Thorpe
the red crocodile.
Yeah. and I'll be honest that red reverso on the left looks fantastic. It would match my Ferrari to a T.
Ferrari.
Perfect.
Ferrari.
I don't own a Ferrari.
Passione.
If you did, it'd be perfect.
Yeah. No.
I don't have that kind of money. I keep buying watches.
Yeah, bro.
That's everyone's problem here.
Yeah, right. I'm losing my pay.
I'll tell you what, being friends with Stefan is very expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, hey, look at the price on this. Stop it. Stop it.
From my understanding, there was a red Rolex or something like that, or was there a purple one or something?
They had the Stella dials in the 70s where they did
day dates, was it?
Yeah, the day dates, also they just and yeah, I mean today they do the coral red, which I think looks amazing.
Yeah, no, but I think there was like a Submariner or something. I think it was like, or it could have been like, it's one of those urban legends that I've seen online, like a super vintage Rolex Submariner with the red dial. I mean, this one's more purple again, but there's F. Bjorn Tourbillon Savant Worth, the ruby dial.
That was terrible.
The dial is actually made of a ruby. Damn, I've never seen one in person, but it almost looks a bit burying.
Everybody should start donating $2 just to get Tim something to say. Like, just start having to pronounce crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Tim, I used to have a red dialed Amiga Speedmaster Racing. So
that's cool.
Bought it for mate. That was red dialed. I don't know.
The Schumacher. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, well,
they did in several color.
Yeah, it wasn't actually a Schumacher one per se. It was just the standard. Yeah.
The current Oyster Perpetual is also in coral red, and I posted that purple Lange one that Gringa mentioned in the private chat.
Gringa.
Oh, is this? Oh,
holy shit! That Daytona is good.
Yeah, I've not seen that before. I don't know how genuine it is. It was sold at Sotheby's apparently.
Yeah, but that doesn't count as a red. Come on.
Yeah, it's barely red.
See how undertone it is? We are talking about some hot red dials.
Beach Daytona. Oh yeah, I know it. I've seen that. Yeah, they have some interesting stuff there. CB. I have a rose gold version of the Reverso with the dark red dial and looks good with many things. Interesting.
He's just flexing.
Yeah.
Super chat. Super chat.
Yeah, he's got the Konstantin Chaikin. Cameron R is the 28800 movement of the JLC ultra thin reliable. Let's check it out.
So
wait,
I mean,
what's the 28800 movement?
I think it's just that's the beat, right? 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the thing
Maybe-
about JLC though that you got to keep in mind is if you buy one fairly recent, it's got a crazy warranty. I think they have 8-year warranties now.
8 years, yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
maybe it's not super reliable. I think it is though. I haven't heard anything about it not being reliable. And the fact is, if you have a problem, an 8-year warranty is pretty freaking good.
Look, ultra thin by definition means that they're not reliable. Like simply by definition, whenever something is ultra thin, it is compromised because whenever you make a movement thinner than it kind of has to be, you are sacrificing a lot of that robustness. So it's not a Rolex, right?
I mean, but it is like the best mass-produced watchmaker in the world, right?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
That's kind of me kind of being a little bit ambitious with that claim, but I mean it's up there, right? I mean,
look, I think it's
it.
as good as you can probably make these things. I think who was making the ultra thin movements for the APs, right? Because AP.
Oh, so ultra thin. It's GLC.
The JLC,
Were they-
yeah.
So they are
You mean the Royal Oaks?
Yeah, for the Royal Oaks, they were making the.
They are
Yes, but
using
that is a different movement than that one.
Okay, but
Yeah, it
but
is.
those Royal Oaks had incredible problems with the movements because they're ultra thin and they're prone to wear. So it's not a. You have to be careful with these watches. You know, don't put too much shock on them, and you can read the stories how those Royal Oaks, all the problems that they had.
Yeah, but I think recent Royal Oaks with that kind of movements don't have the problems anymore.
It's usually the modular chrono that have problems. With...
Look, don't wear them in the bouncy castle.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean,
I probably would. I don't know. I've just decided that I'm wearing my VC everywhere.
Hey, so ultra thin Royal Oaks are using the 2020 movement, which is the same movement they used in 1972. So it is. They have been using it for 30 years. 50 years.
Damn. Watch Pop. Tim, pick up the FP Centigraph red dial. This is like. Is this for Ferrari? It looks like they made it.
Ferrari. Yeah, that's definitely Ferrari. That one.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that a Hugh Hefner watch?
You know, I went to the same university as Hugh Hefner, albeit a few years apart.
I'd wear that. I'd have that.
Wow.
That's I probably would.
Amazing.
I mean, it's a Jorn, so I probably wear it when my kidding.
Yeah. It's Jorn. This is.
Do you know that Jean is having financial difficulties right now?
What? How is that even possible? They can't sell watches.
That is why they got bought. You know, they got parts bought by who was it? Chanel. Yeah. And
Chanel's
FP Jean right now is one of the only brands that if you want to purchase a watch, they ask for 100% deposit first.
I swear, Chanel's just bailing everybody out.
That is how bad they need money.
Yeah, see, that's crazy because they're wildly popular, but it seems like Watchbox has kind of destroyed them, right? Like, I think it's destroyed the market.
This doesn't make any sense. I mean, when I was in Korea, it is impossible to get Chanel stuff. It's impossible to get the Cartier stuff. People line up outside Cartier at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Then they buy out all the stock. And then they resell it on the gray market. I mean, it's impossible to get their stuff. How are these brands? I think they're just doing this psychological trick. We need money. I'm broke. Please buy me out.
Yeah. I mean, it's that's crazy. I don't know if there's a red Portugueser. I think there is.
There is a green
Yes, there
one.
is. There is a
There is
burgundy.
Ooh, wow.
Oh yeah,
That is
that's
Platinum.
actually.
How heavy is that watch? How heavy is that watch?
It's very heavy, and the counterweight in the rotor is actually platinum.
It's even more.
Especially for this watch.
Lone Star, it's right in front of your nose.
Wow.
JLC is class.
Right, Tim, I'm shooting off, mate. I've got work in the morning. Thank you for having me on.
All right.
I will.
Good night.
I will.
See you, T's and
joining.
Tickers.
Teen
See you,
Tickers.
everybody. Thanks a lot.
See you later.
I'll see you later. Cheers. Ta-ra.
Yeah, that Portuguese or chronograph in red is really pretty.
It's class, but is it god tier?
Of course not.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Hello, Joe Kramer, the Chili Badger. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. There's a red Arches and Junior Moonface.
Ox and Junior.
I don't know what that Ox and Junior is. This is the first time I hear of
Ox
this brand.
und Junior.
That is
Ox
a very
and Junior.
minimalistic physician's brand that make complications in a very simplified kind of way.
Let's see it. You guys are sending me some.
It does look like Star Wars, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I do remember these. That's interesting. This is an interesting one.
Ox. This looks very
See,
German.
this,
Is this
this
German?
is a calendar actually.
That's a That's a calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the red one.
Yeah, that's the Star Wars one.
Oh my god! Hey, come back to the other one.
They're just moving by themselves. This one.
Look.
Hold on. Can I click on this?
Yeah.
There we go. What's
so
going
this
on?
to me, it looks like a ball sack on.
Oh my god!
It was not necessary for going back.
Now I can't unsee it. So we got to get
Please
this
keep
off
in mind
this
we have
stream.
ladies in the panel. We have ladies in the comments.
It's just Watch Gringa. It's fine.
Yeah, probably she could be even more specific about it.
She'd be like, "Oh my god, babes." Now I can't unsee it, babes.
Oh my god!
€2.
Next video content. There it is.
She's like, today we're gonna talk about watches that look like
Sexual innuendos in watch
genitalia.
design. Oh, you should do this. Sexual innuendos in watch design.
Oh, the watches with the there's a watch with an owl in the face.
Yeah,
there's all kinds of stuff.
Nothing can beat the ballsack watch.
The ball.
This channel is getting nastier every day.
Dude, I thought you were gonna say something. Now.
Watch Gringa does a video where she finds out how long it takes to get demonetized.
Guys,
how many watches before I'm demonetized?
I thought this was like a swatch. I thought this was a $100 watch.
Yeah, it is expensive.
This is 8,000 pounds.
And it uses an ETA movement. Yay! The moon is in platinum, though. Did you see that? Wow.
Wow.
Hammered platinum.
I like the crown. The crown is big, but what the hell? The colors are pretty, but man, can we get a better picture? No, they're just gonna show us this basic picture. Home, €2. Do you think Vacheron thought I'm broke?
We can't unsee this now. It's getting worse as you zoom in.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Look at that.
Yeah, T and Tickers left too early.
Yeah. They should make one in blue.
Oh, wow.
So you can make the joke about blue balls.
I was gonna say, as long as it's not, as long as it's not skin tone, I'm okay.
Yeah, red's worrying though, isn't it?
Oh my god, I can't unsee it.
Man, I guess there's more brands that I even thought there was.
There's always another brand.
There's always another brand. There's always another watch, guys.
There is.
Oh, now that
teabagging.
I remember, I think Trilobe has a very good red dial. Wait, let me show you.
Okay, yeah, let's get back on topic, everybody. There you go.
That is actually a very good watch. in my
Milk, it's an
opinion.
ETA movement, but they do with the module. It's crazy. It's one of the most accurate moon phases. Really? Can you actually? So I don't understand the moon phase. Can you actually tell where the moon is by looking at your balls? Is that what they're teaching us?
You know, you guys just fired up Gringa. She's leaving now comments here. So.
To go to bed
Hey,
now.
I
After hearing all that. Well, after hearing all that.
Okay, guys, I'm so sad I have to go to bed now. Absolutely love this show. Tim, you're a legend, and the panel is second to none. We got Brittany. Good night, and I hope I'll see. Man, I should do more of these early shows.
I wonder what she's dreaming about later.
Hopefully about the moon, and not
I
how
did
you can
leave
tell the moon
link.
phase by looking at the.
A link in the private chat.
Let's go. Let's see here.
I promise it's not.
It's not. No balls in this.
No balls now. Nope.
Ooh.
Well, technically,
Oh, what is this?
Ooh.
So it is, in my opinion, a very nice watch. So you see the go back to the first picture.
To the first.
So
there's.
the
Okay,
movement is
okay.
beautiful, and so actually it is the silver discs that turn. So the center one is seconds, the middle one is minutes, and the outer one is the hours.
Oh, you talk. So these discs, not the red
silver
part.
disc.
And the way you tell the time, you look at these.
Yeah, you
triangles.
look at the
So it's
logos.
11:30.
Yep.
It's impossible.
And the movement, if you go back to the movement picture, it's really good.
The movement actually, this looks
That's
in-house.
super cool.
It has a micro rotor. I think it is not in-house. It is based on something, but I don't remember on what it's based.
Oh, you're right. It's a micro rotor. The way they took the picture, I didn't even notice there was a micro rotor because everything is just so.
Doesn't it look like Etienne Schwartz?
Yeah, it could be, but I'm not sure. I had in my head ETA, but it doesn't look like ETA to me. Maybe you can find. Let me find movement.
Yeah, Mr. GMT saying, "Don't stop talking about boys. It's my favorite subject." And I addicted guy. It's embarrassing that I hide the watching live streams from my wife.
It's for good reason, obviously.
Yeah, it's like
it's getting to that level now.
You watch an Archie video where he's like yelling at the screen about some watch, and you're like, your wife walks in, and you're like, okay, and
close the laptop. Just actually open up the porn.
No, dude, it's always on my. It's like no, I'm watching Archie on my Apple TV. It's like a home button. Yeah, look, look, Archer.
There's probably a guy who watches Archie, closes the laptop, and when the wife says, "Hey, what were you watching?" He's like, I was watching porn." Actually,
to look more normal, yeah, just like hey.
Yes.
Actually, if you go to that last picture, Tim. On this...
Oh my god.
No, the very last one.
The very last
one. Oh, it's chronode.
And that's how you'll I think that's the only way you can match a red dial with anything is with matching nail polish. I think I can't think of anything else.
It would actually. That looks amazing. I mean, that's why whoever takes the photos is underpaid.
So the movement is from Chronode. So the watch designer behind is called Jean-François Maujon. He is very famous. Chronode.
Chronode. Man, it's not cheap, man. These watches everything is expensive these days, man. 10,500. They have every single color.
He is the same guy that made the movement behind the Hermès L'Heure de la Lune.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Oh, that thing is so cool.
This one you're looking at is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you see there are the constellations, and actually you can make it bespoke so that you choose the dates and the place, and it will reflect the sky. So you can, choose your birthday,
Oh,
and it will reflect the sky when you were born. I mean,
that's really cool.
That's crazy.
If you like the idea, I think I like the idea.
If you like astronomy, astrology.
Yes.
If you believe in the horoscope. Do you guys believe in horoscope?
No.
Well,
So,
I mean, if you like the idea, you don't have to believe in horoscopes, you know.
Right.
What I like is that they didn't go cheap with the movement.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I don't know if you can go cheap on something like this. This is... Oh, it actually...
Oh, it's
my
also
God.
loomed there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That
Loomed.
looks really cool.
Completely useless, but cool.
Yeah.
Impress people at parties.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is what it is. It's a party toy.
Tim would wear this at a party and go up to the host and be like, quick, turn the lights off. Quick, turn the lights off. Ooh.
This is knowing me, I would put the constellation the day that I came up with the name timwrite.com. So guys, this is when it all started. The origin of timwrite.
Origin story, yeah.
The story behind. Yeah. That was so cool. The day that the journey began. And it doesn't look too bad. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks great. I'd do that. I mean, the problem is that price range. You're starting to get into like everything is in that price range, right?
And that's the price that the Swiss got the Vacheron for, right?
I think he got it. Technically, yours was in CHF, right?
Yeah. I got it for a bit more.
Yeah. A bit more, right? You can pay a little bit more and get the Vacheron. What? Or
I mean,
But this, I'm pretty sure you can get this secondhand for much less.
Yeah, Lone Star, I was just about to say Swiss can get you that for 3,000
Yeah.
with his connections.
oh yeah.
Let me send you the link.
Stop with that. I know. No, stop it. You already sent me a chrono link that was so tempting. It was really bad. I mean, that was really painful to look at. Oh my God.
One second.
And it's so funny because watches are so hype right now, but like there are so many great watches out there that are still under retail. Like that Nomos.
I know. Man, there's some like I was checking out David SW today, and look at this Gerard Perigot Laureate 42. That's 9,200.
Jeez.
What a stunning piece.
Yeah,
Like,
amazing price. Yeah.
look at that. Get the open movement. Beautiful finishing. I love the date on this one because it's very symmetrical the way they did it, blue and blue with a beautiful font.
Mm-hmm.
What a freaking killer watch!
That's what I always hated about like the Le Petit
Look
Prince.
at the box too.
Le Petit Prince is like they don't color match the date.
It's like right. Like people cheap out and hobnail dial, those hands. My God, that's such a gorgeous piece. I'll be right back. Just 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, I think the Vacheron chrono do not have the same date, the dates in the,
No, they do
Same
not.
color. Would anyone buy this? I was listening to Scotch Watches today, the podcast, and they were talking about, how amazing looking this watch is, and the marketing is just all wrong. It's because everything else about it.
I think I don't. Is it because it looks like an AP? I don't understand why it's not popular. It's got to be it, right?
Because it has that branding on. It is the not Royal Oak. So you're buying the not Royal Oak watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what you must know that the shape of the bezel is functional. So basically, it is a it is a screw head.
So
you screw it off.
Unscrews from the front.
So it has nothing to do technically with a Royal Oak.
Yeah, no, I agree. But in people's head right now,
Okay.
It is not a Royal Oak watch.
Yes, but since when are we following the opinion of the people who don't know?
Oh, we are not. I'm just telling you why people are not interested in
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
a shame
the
because
main
it's
number
so good.
one reason.
It was just the style at the time, this very 70s kind of look with the integrated bracelet and that bolt head bezel. So it's a real shame because that's such a nice watch. It's just
Yeah,
too
I like
soft
the.
and
I like it.
secondary.
It's same with JLC dress watches. They are not very popular. Why? Because if you save a bit more, you can get Pateks, you can get Vacheron, you can get
So the argument here for the GP goes like that. So the Royal Oak was a little bit earlier than the OG Laureato, but back then the Royal Oak didn't sell at all. They made only a small quantity, and so it was far from being a successful watch design. So the accusation that that GP just copied AP has not very much substance. And just like I said, that bezel is really functional. So you screw it off. You don't have tiny screws and bolts that keep it at place. I wanted to do a show with Tim about this watch, but he never came back.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Actually, I was in the city like 2 or 3 days ago, and I saw the new Jared Perigo. I think it's like carbon editions or something like that. They look freaking amazing.
Actually, M3 Carlino says the dial looks exactly the same like AP. No, it doesn't. The Girard Perregaux has a hobnail pattern, while the AP has a kind of waffle pattern. So they are totally different.
Yeah, and I am 100% sure that the Girard Perregaux are stamped dial, whereas the Royal Oaks are real, really how is it called?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't go that far.
You think that this is stamped? You think that?
I don't think
the
that's
hobnail is stamped.
No,
no.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
But it's not as complicated to be done like the Grand Tapisserie or Petite Tapisserie from AP. I'll give you that. But I think the hobnail is really cut out and not stamped.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. That'd be crazy. But I've seen these. It's titanium. They're freaking amazing.
Is it a matte? Is it a sunburst kind of dial on there then too?
No, it's some kind of a matte. It's like a matte finish, but it's lighter in the center and it kind of becomes darker.
Are the indices recessed inside the dial?
They are, yeah. It's almost like a sandwich dial.
Huh.
Okay.
It looks amazing.
Well, you know what this is. It's the not an offshore watch.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of it's their version of the offshore, but very simplified.
Isn't it also a reference to Hublot a little bit? Well, the offshore and Hublot are also targeting in a similar market.
Yeah.
The G is a little too large as well, I think, on that. Do you agree? Right at 12 o'clock, that's just a tiny bit too big. Would you not? I don't know.
You mean the logo?
Yeah, the GP logo, not the Gerard Perigo, but just the GP initials at the top.
The GP. I think it looks cool. I think the big F off like GP. It actually it really sparkles, like it's cut out. I don't know how to
peacocking, is it?
It is, yeah. It's like a Rolex crown. The bigger, the better.
Have you tried on this watch? How is the sizing on the wrist?
I haven't had a chance to try it on because
I never tried either.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try it out next time I'm there.
So in the same idea, there is another one that is very similar. It is the Maurice Lacroix Icon.
Oh, those are really cheap.
Yeah.
thing right
What
here.
What did you type?
I don't know. I don't know how to spell this. Relax, guys. Take it easy. Take a chill pill. Who knows how to spell Maurice Lacroix? The Google will fix it. Come on.
In Google we trust.
Yeah, I trust Google, man.
So see, this is like $2,000.
This is stamped, yeah. Actually, when I was in London watch show, I got a chance. I got a chance to see this watch because the Ricky by what's his name? Ricky from the Scottish watches.
Yeah.
He had this in green on the rubber strap, and it's a solid piece. It's just you in the hand. It's a hefty stuff. It doesn't feel like a $2,000 watch. It feels like maybe it's a 5,000 to 8,000.
Yeah, because they were talking about the Gerard Perregaux as well in their latest podcast. They like this kind of. They like all watches, obviously, and then I think they're really trying to invest in this range, this level of watch.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this dog shit or? Ooh,
I prefer the GP to that. Just my own personal opinion.
Yeah,
definitely.
Same.
I don't like the bezel on it.
Definitely, me too. It's just because and the reason I prefer the GP, I think, especially you look at this latest GP, right? They really know what they're doing. They're simplifying it. They added a new dimension to the bezel, I think, because they had that simple. It's not an octagon, but whatever. This simple shape, right? But they added this polish on the edge, and that just changes the whole thing. And also, it's like beveled. It's not square. There's just something to it. They really improved. Huh? You don't like it?
I don't know. It's not that impressive to me.
How much is it?
It's actually quite affordable.
It's
9,300. You can have it right now.
I mean, for that price, I would rather get this. Let me show you.
Let's see. but you can get massive discounts on this.
I would rather get this one.
Oh, one second.
Oh,
the Zenith, and this one is in ceramic, and it has a beautiful movement.
But isn't this one got beautiful.
And this is 7,000.
7,000.
In ceramic.
Ceramic versus titanium. What do you guys think? Which one would you go for?
Actually, I like the GP better.
I gotta be honest. I think GP is actually horologically speaking higher on the ladder. No.
Well, the is not too shabby.
I don't know about this watch in particular, but they should be. Yeah.
Yeah. As a brand, I think
I'm just afraid about the normal Laureato. I'm a little bit afraid about the 42 millimeter sizing. I'm afraid that it's going to be a little bit too big in real life.
Well, what is the size of this one?
Also 42, as far as I know.
42, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
42.
My Explorer 2 is 42, and that's okay. That wears perfectly. So I don't know.
Your Explorer 1 is what, 32?
Is it that big?
24 millimeters.
Yeah.
It's just so funny. It's even smaller than 36.
Oh, this thing is so light. Titanium. Oh
yeah.
Discover the Laureato collection. And they have very little details.
Titanium scratches the hell, right?
Yeah, big watches.
Oh my god, this guy's wearing same sneakers as me.
No, that means you have to buy it.
You sure that's not you?
It actually.
Is that why you're sporting these? Yeah.
It's new marketing. Basically, what it is it figures out what shoes you own and puts them on the material.
The algorithm.
That's right. If you're over 40, they immediately switch to New Balances.
Oh look, it's a Hublot.
Well, that's the Sapphire, Laureato Sapphire. That's wild.
Do they have any other ranges? I mean, all I've seen is a Laureato myself. I don't know. I'm aware of any other.
So actually, they have
everything is
one
Laureato.
very impressive watch. Is the one that has the silicone escapement.
Oh, this one has silicone.
No, there
No,
is
it's a
one.
different one.
Yeah, if you go on their collections, it is called the LM1, I think.
LM1.
And it was one of the very first watches to develop silicone escapement. Silicone.
Is that with a 40 hertz?
It's the one with the string that goes like this.
Oh, that Jack Forster recently wrote that it's rattling like a bunch of chipmunks, which I really liked.
But I mean, it is impressive, given it was. It would
drive me nuts. If you had such a watch on your wrist and you just watch it and you say,
yeah, but
drives you crazy.
I mean, you're
talking about the Zenith, right?
Yes.
I think they discontinued it. It's done.
Oh, okay.
Which one?
The one with that silicone thing.
The Zenith?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the inventor. They discontinued it.
Yeah. That is look at this Laureate Absolute Light. That's the
Chris, what was the range? Is it the LM you were saying for GP? The only one that's not a Laureato.
Sorry.
Was it what was it called? Is it an LM? The one that's not a Laureato?
LM1, I think. Maybe if Tim wants to go find it.
You have the link? Oh!
You said you're on the website.
Where is it? Is it Laureato or
no? Just click on
men.
Yeah, men.
Let's go through all of them.
They all seem Laureatos, don't they?
It's not a Laureato. Oh, they have the 38. Oh, this is right up your alley, man.
That's
up my alley too.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, 38 is tiny small. I wish they do 40.
Okay. So there's a 38 in the chronograph. Is that small too?
Well, AP makes the Royal Oak 38 millimeter chronograph as well.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, where is it? No, it's not that.
By the way, I've seen these.
That's the Bridges collection. It's also like very impressive, but so fucking expensive.
So three-dimensional.
It's so
like
expensive,
a money bath.
Yeah, man, look, this thing is like fuck.
How is it so expensive, dude?
How? I mean, they just come up with numbers. They just pulled in these numbers out of their backside. And this one is 300. I mean,
look, 850.
858. What's? It's got diamonds.
Well, they just slap a keyboard and whatever numbers come up.
That's right.
And I like how it's specific. It is 858, and this one 321. This is just 321.
Because the price is initially in Swiss francs and they have to convert to dollars.
I think they're just like, maybe, I don't know. 321, whatever. It's got the 321 movement.
But they do have different. They got different ranges there, though, haven't they? It's not just all Laureato, basically.
No. They have some really dirt cheap stuff. That bracelet was good.
Dirt cheap? That's more expensive than the Laureato you were looking at.
Right.
Cellini level. That.
I mean, this JP. This looks like I almost feel like I'm on a JLC website, right?
Yeah.
This is like JLC stuff. Now we're on the reverso website. What the? These are the reverso. Ooh,
Tim, I posted a red Nomos in the private chat.
A red Nomos. Wait.
A Romos.
I don't see it.
It's oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
there's a lot of stuff.
I do not
I'll post it again.
understand why Rolex's trash is named Rolex's trash. Especially
I
because it's
posted it
Row.
again.
Okay.
They've got an orange one like that as well, I think.
Well, this looks like this looks exactly like
Like the
oyster
red OP.
perpetual. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks exactly what
up.
you would expect a red Nomos to look like.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I don't mind it. I think it looks cool.
I think Nomos is cool.
Because at least it's got another thing going. It's so simple. Like, I like simple stuff, but it's so simple. So here, having a color, it's just one more thing that kind of makes it a little bit more interesting than just base. That Bauhaus taken to the extreme.
I mean, to me, I don't know. As somebody who's a collector of multiple brands, Nomos to me is the white dial Bauhaus look. This is something, if you were a collector of Nomos, maybe you'd buy, but I wouldn't go this way.
Yeah. And I don't like the lugs on this Nomos. They're way too, look how long these are.
Long, yes.
It's like, what are they doing?
What size is that? It's probably like a 37. And then but the lug to lug is probably like almost 50. Like, it's so that's so big.
But actually, I have the same watch with a different dial, and my wife wears it, and she loves it, so she doesn't find it too big. So the lugs look big, I give you that. Yeah. But once it's on the wrist, it's not a big deal.
Okay, fair enough.
I kind of like it, yeah. I did send a link to the Girard Perregaux I was talking about.
Watch Committee says the 42mm Laureato could be had for $7,000 not long ago. And I think those prices are going to continually go up if I was honest, because I think there's a lot of potential, especially now that the VC took off. A lot of people are going to go and try to get these Laureatos as a way to, because just another thing. I think that's the last of the what's it called, Royal Oak looking watches that are still not completely overpriced. Oh, this is the hairspring you were talking about. This thing, is it this thing right here?
Yeah, if you go more down, there is more close-up photos. So it is even better than just an escapement. It's a constant force escapement, and you see there is a very thin silicone hair.
Yeah.
That just oscillates like this.
Jesus.
And this was I think it won GPHG award. And it was basically the very start of the development of silicone hair escapements.
This is what started the whole silicone craze. When was this watch released?
I'm not sure. Does it say on the website?
Let's see.
So the website is dating from 2013.
You definitely can't get that fixed at Roleworks.
2013. When did the Rolex release their silicone hairspring? Probably.
They don't have silicone hairspring. They have niobium something.
No, Rolex has the silicone hairspring, no?
No, it is. What is it called? Do you remember, John?
I think it's silicone. Let's just look at
the Chronergy, yeah. The Chronergy.
Chronergy escapement. That's the that's like based on a Seiko. That was like an expired Seiko patent. So it's got like a special. Yeah, it's got a special hairspring, and then the wheels are hollow.
Yeah, well,
This is it down there, Tim. Parachrome spring.
Parachrome.
Yeah, if you scroll down.
Oh, is that Parachrome? Yeah, Parachrome.
Parachrome. What is a Parachrome?
Yeah. It is an alloy of niobium something, I think. Wait,
yes.
Legs.
It's something
basically
with chrome.
it's basically a magnetic alloy.
Oh, I thought it was silicon. I thought it was just their name for.
No. It's amagnetic and also temperature constant.
Oh,
It is.
But it's not silicon.
Ooh, which one is better? The good question.
If if you and I have to assemble this kind of balance, the Parachrom is certainly better because the silicon are easy to break, and I'm pretty sure you and I would break them.
I'm pretty sure I would break it.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's 15% zirconium and 85% niobium.
That means a lot to me. Wow. No.
Well, it's completely paramagnetic, right?
Now you feel better, Tim, huh?
Yeah.
And it's also be able to sleep tonight, Tim.
We got a science class here.
Well, the claims are it's
you.
better against shocks and it's anti-magnetic. So.
Oh, you know why they had to do this? They had to develop this alloy because before they were using Nivarox, which is owned by Swatch Group.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I think they
come up with their own
developed this Parachrom hairspring to get out of the influence of Swatch Group.
It looks like it looks like Omega uses a silicon hairspring.
Yes.
But Nivarox actually by weight is much more expensive than gold. So
really,
if you have yeah, because those Nivarox hairsprings, it's really specialized and very high tech. So if you have 1 kilo of Nivarox hairsprings and 1 kilo of gold, the Nivarox are far more expensive.
Wow.
In the history of watchmaking, blue hairsprings have been reserved for the most precise and exclusive timepieces.
Yeah, the Breguet did that.
Oh yeah,
he blew the hairsprings at first. Yeah,
Breguet. Wow, that's like 100.
That dude
years
did
ago.
everything.
Maybe more.
That dude did everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's just like any time you look up a history of watchmaking, it's like Breguet's name is always there.
Yes.
It's like math and Euler. Watchmaking and Breguet.
By the way, can I show something that Lone Star has discovered? By the way, I fixed my website finally. I'm in English.
Wow.
Yeah, I escaped that chasm. Bat Earl.
Yeah, there is no Batgirl. Oh, there is now.
Oh! Oh! Snap!
How do you Bruce Wayne?
What if you type Bruce Wayne? Yeah, what happens then?
I'll give you a hint.
Wayne.
I think I can guess this. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum,
Oh.
No results. Wah, 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 wah.
So guys, if we call this watch the Bruce Wayne, should the Hulk on the Jubilee call the Dr. Banner?
The Bruce Banner. I don't even know what Bruce Banner's girlfriend's name is. Oh, is it Betty something? Actually, it should be She-Hulk. It should be She-Hulk, right? You go with She-Hulk.
No Hulk.
No Hulk.
Well, it's not.
I'm
Hulk's
pretty sure
also
Kermit works. Yeah. No.
Kermit brings up everything.
Starbucks works, I think.
Wow.
Let's see.
Oh, please no.
How bored are you at work?
Oh, thank God.
Lone Star, how bored are you at work doing this kind of stuff?
That actually, that came up in a different stream.
Okay.
We were because people constantly argue about Batman versus Bruce Wayne, and to be honest, Bruce Wayne is a stupid name for a watch.
To be honest, all those stupid names are stupid.
Yeah, but have you ever tried to identify a Seiko that isn't called the Snowflake? It's like literally impossible. It's like
a Skyflake, Cornflake,
1946, 69 all day long.
Actually, I'd rather learn those quirky Seiko references than calling a Rolex a Kermit or.
I don't have time for that crap. Like
I think the Grand Seiko Snowflake is for SJWs. Let's be honest.
think if you walk in an AD and and tell them, can you please get me on the wait list for a Kermit? You certainly can be sure that you're not on the list. You make a fool of yourself.
No, that's not true. They actually appreciate it. No, they know what those are. And the fact that you know means you've done your research. I would be like,
no,
I'm not sure. No,
it means that you're an internet victim constantly talking about investment value.
It means you're basically a parrot who just heard that name. You know,
yes.
How many people come to the AD and they say, "Oh, I want a Pepsi."
It must be annoying.
And the guy is like, "Oh, sorry, we don't have the Pepsi.
We have sparkling water."
And then they ask, "Well, how about the GMT?" And you're like, "Oh, fuck."
No, you know what you should do is you should like go in and ask for a Pepsi, and then when they come out with the soda, like, and then tell them that you want a, and then say what the actual reference number is.
I would love to do that. Just we have a Pepsi right there. Shall we get it?
Yes.
You can buy it. Yeah.
We won't even make you buy it. We'll give it to you for
you. $11,000 on the Pepsi.
Yo, that would be such a troll move. That is such.
But I will say there are other brands where the nicknames work too. So Moonwatch is a good one. You know, like that totally makes sense. The Moonwatch. Yeah. And I actually don't mind Great White for the Seamaster either, because everybody knows what the Great White Seamaster kind of is when you. I don't mind that one so much, but yeah, most of the other brands you kind of don't do that. But Rolex, it's just, I don't know. They're pre-existing. I don't mind referring to them like that. But yeah, I didn't ask, like when I went to my 80, I didn't ask for a Batman. So.
Yeah, Russell says my AD doesn't even know what a Platona is.
But I'm
my
surprised
AD probably hasn't.
Two is called Polar.
Half the people working at my AD probably haven't seen a Rolex in 6 months.
Yeah, that's true.
I do like Skyflake. I think that's a cool name for the snowflake with the blue. I think that's cool. And like everybody knows, like if you go in and ask if you have the snowflake, they know what you're talking about.
But Skyflake sounds like a cereal to me.
That's fine. It doesn't have to sound fun. It's beautiful.
Cornflakes. I heard the Grand Seikos are great.
Oh my god, that's
Frosty.
That's frosted flakes.
The Frosty Seiko. Grand Seiko Frosty.
Oh my gosh. The snowman.
Super chat, Mr. GMT.
Mr. GMT, $5. Don't have the nickname on the actual Rolex website. Oh, Mr. GMT doesn't have.
Mr. GMT, hop on. Join us.
If he can. I'll drop the link.
I've dropped it already.
Oh, you already did? Okay, never mind. Oh, we did same time. I want the Seiko safe space.
Oh, what the hell, guys? Fucking hell.
What happened? What happened?
No, that's just Mr.
GMT. Oh my god. That's so funny.
We can talk about Seiko, right? That's allowed. Although I heard somebody on YouTube said that Grand Seiko is the next Hublot. I'm like, I don't think that's true at all.
No, actually, I think they're recovering their image. Grand Seikos have been really doggy for a really long time. I think they're finally coming back. Because just look at their new stuff, and did they find new people or what? But they're really trying to turn their image around.
Super chat.
Oh, Mr. Zoho, $5. Which watch should be Darth Vader? The black GMT or the black ceramic Daytona? I think it has to be black ceramic Daytona. No,
I think I agree. Well, I think the black, and I think Archie calls it the black. I don't mind that for the GMT, just calling it the black.
No,
I don't. The green handle.
I don't approve, but it should be the black Daytona because it is basically black with a tiny red accent in the middle, which kind of reminds us of Darth Vader.
The instruments on his chest, right? Like,
But then it means that the white should be the Anakin.
Where's
Anakin
Padme?
Skywalker. Am I Skywalker?
Wings and
Where's
Watches is in the
Padme?
chat.
Hey, Wings and Watches. Welcome to the show, man. Long time no see.
I just learned his name's not Donnie.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, look
man.
at that. Gringa got one of these. Man, should I shoot for one of these from my AD? What do you think?
I mean, what else does your AD sell? Who is your AD?
Well, let's not talk
Top
about
secret.
Okay.
top secret.
Well, I mean,
information.
we know because you released a video of it.
Hey, Marcel, is this Marcel?
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, I
you
released a
have
video
said
of it. By the way, my AD, my sales rep was selling a watch, and the guy buying the watch was watching my live stream while buying the watch, and my sales rep was like, "Hey, that's Artem," and he's like, "What? What are you talking about? That's Tim." And what the hell? She's like, "Oh my god, that's my client." It's like, "Oh yeah."
By the way, Jonathan, you remember that photo about the
Hey guys.
date on Oyster
Hey, what's up?
bracelet?
Yes.
Hey,
I did pick that photo from Tim's video when he went to, you did a video about the exposition only timepieces.
oh yeah.
Like 2 months ago, and
Yes.
it was in that video that you were showing
Yellow
the
day date on
watches,
Oyster.
and there was a yellow day date on Oyster bracelet, which I think looks
It's fantastic. Yes.
full gold Oyster bracelet. It's
See that?
On
So
the
Tim,
that
if
was
it
not
were-
my AD, by the way.
If you
But
Okay.
if you want to the thing about that is like you have a Daytona, don't you?
me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You do. So I mean, does your without giving anything away, does your AD carry any other brands that are super desirable?
Yeah, they do have other stuff, yeah.
See, that's why it's like I would strongly consider looking other places before you get your second Daytona. That's just me. Ooh, it'd be good for content.
greedy.
It would be
I
good-
feel like it's grubby. I'm being. By the way, I told
good
you
for the community.
when I told my AD that, hey, I'm gonna be taking this one on the really long hike with me, the Daytona. He said, well, we're not gonna be able to replace that if something happens.
Oh my god. Well, see, you just got to insure it and then buy it gray. I mean, the thing is, if you insure it, you can insure it up to 1.5 times its
market
value.
Hey,
Yeah.
I can't insure things. I don't have the income to insure. Yeah, like you have to have money to insure things.
That's right. That's true.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
lot.
not sure he'll give you the black one then, Tim. If you can
watch
tell him you're going to
insurance
hike
is
with
not
that
that
one.
expensive,
No,
Well,
I mean,
no,
you don't have
it's-
to do it for a month, right? You don't have to do it while you're on the trip. So,
Wait,
just-
it's 6 months. It's a 6-month hike. It's gonna
that's
cost
too
me.
long.
Yeah,
No.
it's gonna cost me like $500.
See, that's your problem.
It's a really long stuff.
See, sitting in
Risk-
your office, yeah. We're gonna do the.
Says I insured all my watches with Hodinkee. Yeah,
pretty
actually,
expensive.
I was talking to Chris, and Chris was showing me the Hodinkee insurance thing, and it's freaking amazing. It's so they made it
expensive.
so it's expensive AF,
Yeah.
but it's so simple, and it even insures watches that you haven't even put in there, as long as it's the value. So if you have like $50,000 worth of watches, and then you buy another watch, and it gets stolen immediately on the way out of the boutique, and it's under 50, you're covered.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Chubb.
Hey!
insurance, so
Mine is pretty much the same.
it's
Mr.
Chubb
GMT,
insurance, so
welcome
they
to the
don't
live
ask very
stream.
many questions.
What's happening?
Hey, I probably
Hey.
should not be telling the whole world that my watches are not insured, but it is what.
We would have guessed.
It's not going to really make a difference to them because if they want to take them, they'll take them regardless.
Right. They're all fake. They're all fake. There's nothing just.
That's right. Well, I'm too afraid of your wife to mess with you, Tim.
Yeah, that's the thing. whoever the thief is going to be, they're gonna have to go through my wife, and that's not
fun.
Not something that you.
Tim's afraid of his wife. I should be afraid of his wife.
Yeah.
Just quickly, I thought I'll come on and chime in on the nickname of the black.
Yes.
And realistically, it is all black, but it's not as well because it's got the green arrow. So I call mine the Green Arrow, which is a DC character.
Yeah, but this nobody understands when you're talking about the Green Arrow. People think about
because there's a TV show of the Green Arrow. So a lot of people do know about it. So there you go.
Superhero, the Green Arrow.
Our community is small enough. We could just call it the Mr. GMT.
Oh, you could.
Actually,
I wouldn't mind that, but I don't think it actually
maybe
works. Oh, you could actually.
This is you know what, Mr. GMT? What you need to do is, let me explain. So you see your logo. It's got yellow background. You need to switch that background to green. Yeah. If you change it to green, boom. We'll rename it with you. Let's get it done. Let's make this the Mr. GMT.
Do you know how hard it was to actually get this to work? Jesus, it took me like over an hour just to get this bloody logo to look like the way it does now.
It's just a replace color, right?
Replace color, right? In the Photoshop or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pixelmator can do it.
Ooh, somebody can probably do it. Send us the image. Send the image, and one of the guys will get it done. And I want to put that on the T-shirt. Mr. GMT, can I sell a T-shirt with that logo?
Yeah, the name of the Mr. GMT.
Yeah, the Mr. GMT T-shirt. Oh, and
cool,
Mr. GMT shirt.
Yes, that could be really cool. Mr. GMT, email me the source files. I want.
Yeah, and then on one side, you could just like put like Viking Hell on one side, and then on the other side the logo. Yeah,
that'll be perfect, man.
Oh my gosh, no, it's the Mr.
GMT.
You
know how hard it is to come on these channels, these streams, and not to try to control myself. It's very hard to control myself. You know? So you know what? It's actually, you should take your hats off for me because to actually have a normal conversation with me without swearing, it's like a miracle. Trust me. I can't help myself. So yeah. What else has been happening besides that?
We're looking at red dial watches, and then we were talking before that. We were talking about Vacheron starting to sell online. So
GPs as well, Gerard Perigos as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, you know what? It's inevitable. That's the way to go. It's the way of the future, isn't it? Still online.
Yeah, finally you can get some watches in Darwin, don't you?
Well, no, because they're not selling Vacheron in Darwin on the website.
Yeah.
They're not in Australia.
Yeah, I don't know if Australia is included at all.
Yeah, we're not included. We're outcast.
And the other thing that's kind of crazy, and I don't want to jinx it, but Jonathan's been on for 2 hours, and no one's made a Dremel joke. So I'm really happy about that. We're all growing up.
Come on! Why did you say that?
We're all growing
up. Here we go. You just opened the floodgates. Are you serious or what? Now I'm going to start swearing again.
All right, now we got to kick him out. Sorry.
Oh my god.
But anyway, boys, I've got to get back to work. I just still come in and try and just
Wait, before that, yes. Mr. GMT, what did you think about the ball sack watch?
Look, I love talking about balls. It's one of my favorite subjects. So, I was totally enjoying the conversation about the ball sack.
Yeah. I had no idea that you could tell the moon phase by looking down at your balls.
It's amazing what you can do with balls these days, trust me. I know firsthand.
Mr. GMT, you know that sometimes my wife is secretly watching those streams, so please behave. And calm down.
But make sure you laser your balls before you do anything with your balls. Just keep that in mind. Take care, boys. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye-bye,
I want to see the source files. Now that I'm working on my T-shirt, J-Wright says I'm doing a T-shirt too, guys. Ooh, J-Wright. Yeah,
so
I want to.
Timwrite is doing a T-shirt and J-Wright is doing a T-shirt.
He's stealing my shtick.
Who's ripping off who?
Yeah.
Battle of the rights.
Man, I need to get that Explorer 1. By the way, what other T-shirts should I be working for? I'm thinking Explorer 1. Then I'm gonna do a Man on the Moon as soon as possible. Get the Explorer 2 or Submariner. I don't know, guys. Give me some ideas.
Two-tone.
Everything is just hand drawn by me. It's done.
Two-tone Tim.
I'm too broke. Two-tone Tim.
Jacob,
no, I already
Jacob
have
and
one.
Co. Astronomia, is that the one? Yeah, Jacob and Co.
It's gonna be.
I just really want to challenge you.
Why haven't you already done a 7750?
That's right. Because he doesn't know what it is.
I can do that. A movement, a 7750.
No.
Yeah.
You should do it like that. 7750. Then you put your face and then write right below. I know everything about it.
I know everything about the 7750.
Yeah.
Yes. I like it. I wonder if people are gonna buy it. Though.
Will I get my cut then?
I don't want to.
You could draw Le Petit Prince. I can't say it right. Le Petit Prince.
Get an IWC.
What would be very, very funny is you write 7750. I know everything about it, and you make a mistake in the drawing.
Yeah. And then make people
I just put a different movement.
You put one of the sevens the wrong way around.
This is a completely different movement.
Just take a different movement. Yes, exactly.
Oh, that'd be great. Nah, I'd be like, we call it the 7750 and make it be like a three-hander.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, make it be like the 3235 or whatever, the 3230. That would be so
Green
funny.
de la Ponce is a T-shirt with a B on time.
Oh yes.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I can draw a B. Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Draw DB or AB?
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
That T-shirt might sell.
Yeah.
Make both variants and see what sells better.
By the way, Night Wrist Watchman, you're coming out. We're gonna find another B.
Coming out, is it going out in London? Not coming
In London, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Have you lost the other
Yeah,
one?
looking forward to it.
I lost the other one because I didn't have these cards.
You know what I would love? Like, be part of the community, and you have like a link to your stream.
Oh yeah, I need a T-shirt with like.
I
need to rebrand.
Couldn't you have a QR code as a T-shirt and you just wear it and instead of saying this is my webpage, people just scan your T-shirt?
And then they immediately super chat you. Like it immediately goes to super chat.
Oh, straight it goes to my PayPal. How about that?
You're doing London. It'll take £5 off their credit card.
Immediately.
In the Apple Wallet.
It redirects to a malware that makes them automatically subscribe and hit that bell button.
Bitcoin wallet. It goes to the
Hit that
Bitcoin
like
wallet.
button.
It makes you like order a Daniel Wellington. Like you just like immediately you've got a Daniel Wellington on the way.
Oh my!
It's like, oh my gosh, lighting money on fire.
Disaster. That is a disaster.
Don't forget to use this promo code timwrite.com.
No, I do need one. David SW, obviously.
And
I thought it was.
You know what you need? You know what you need? You need your fridge.
You my refrigerator?
You need your fridge on the T-shirt. You need your digital fridge printed on the T-shirt.
Yeah, but
That's
like
what
crappy and unupdated. Yes, agreed.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm selling space. I need to renew. Actually, it's been a while since since I renewed. Yeah, I need to renew the ads on the refrigerator, guys. If you want to buy a spot, let me know. I'm gonna go through.
I'm out of date.
I like the crap that is laying around on the floor.
But it's just as messy it reflects my room, you know.
Yeah, you should put some popcorn or something in front of the fridge.
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, it's no problem.
Tim, the sunglasses, the colours all wrong. What's going on there? At the top, on top of the fridge.
They're upside down.
Oh yeah, it's my sunglasses. Some fragrance. Yeah, I can put more stuff at the top. Yeah,
Ray-Bans.
These are my
pink shorts. You put the
Actually,
pink
these are
shorts
not
on
the
there.
signature. I have to put the pink ones because I do have the black ones. But
Are they Ray-Bans?
yes, they are. Wait,
All
Swiss
right.
got the same ones. Look at that.
Similar.
Oh,
I
Very
don't.
nice. Very
I wear
similar.
Maui Jim.
But yeah, guys, if you want to buy some fridge space, let me know. Let me know. I had such aspirations for this refrigerator. Everything just blew up. The whole refrigerator thing blew up. But yeah.
Ooh. I spend way too much time on David SW.
DavidSW.com. By the way, if you mention David SW,
Look at that. That's a pretty good watch at a crazy price.
I love that. A JLC is just amazing.
with that
price
strap
as
as
well.
well, that makes
Is it a recent model? Like Ultra Fan?
I'm sorry, he's still got his sunglasses on.
Yeah, it's got a rose.
Yeah, I can't see shit, by the way.
It's true to life.
Tell me about it. I tried it before.
There we go. Now it's back. There you got the bucket on too. Now that's the look is complete.
Ooh,
Yeah,
look at the
Marcelo made some
screenshot.
bad experiences.
Oh.
You have to be careful. You're gonna be careful because I'm gonna have to auction off that bucket later. Yeah, look at this.
This is crazy,
Bang per
crazy
buck.
watch for the money.
Yeah, and if you mention timwrite, you get even more discount. To be honest, either free shipping or you get exclusive deals.
It's a full box and papers. And the thing that's so great, and what I love about David SW,
Deploying.
they take this so seriously. You order and it shows up still running from when they set it for you, right? And it's set to your time zone, and it's like they ship it overnight, so it's still running for when they set it.
Wow,
It's amazing.
David SW is the best business.
So,
partner.
guys, you know, since I got that conversation with my AD, it is so obvious that someone bought this to get on a list and just flick the watch immediately. How sad is this?
It is kind of sad. So here's the thing, though, right? Like if JLC, if buying a JLC and losing like a couple $1,000 gets you on the list for like a blue dial Vacheron, which would save you like $15,000 because you're getting it at retail. Like I get why they do it. Like if you do the math, you're still throwing away some money. You're paying a little over retail for the watch you want, but man, But this is a gorgeous piece, and I want it now. Okay, well, this is going to be no.
Well, it is good for us, you know, collectors.
Yeah, and it's not bad for JLC, right? I mean, they don't care. They're just gonna. I mean, they're supposed to care, but they, you know, people they still sell a watch. This or Calatrava?
This is a bargain, though, especially with the exchange.
I'll be right back.
£1,000 is a lot less than.
Honestly, I would get the same without the date. Let me show you. Let me show you.
You hate the date.
It's an amazing price.
Let me show you. Hey.
You need to change your name to Date Window is Trash.
Yeah.
You never get a Calatrava for that price.
Date Window is Trash. No, at that price, that's the thing. I think that's the sticking point here is if you're going to give me one or the other, I'm taking a Calatrava. But like, I don't know. This price is so good. If I were in the market for a watch like this, I'd probably buy it.
I did put a link in the chat. Well, if you want to have a look at it, Lone Star.
That's the problem is, yeah.
Oh, it is manual wind. Oh, okay.
Ooh, this is...
Hey, it has the Patek Philippe movement.
Ooh. Your very expensive friend, Rolex is trash. I'm not going to call you Rolex is trash. You know, first time...
What I just linked is it is a crazy watch, you know?
Yeah.
For the price.
The fact that you
see this movement. So Patek Philippe up until very recently used that movement. It's the one that Jonathan hates because it's so small compared to the watch.
Yeah.
But that is solid, very solid for the price.
How much was that? 6.
How much is this new then? Well, how much would you say this is to buy in the AD now?
New, that could be around 910. No, so it is ultra thin manual wind. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Looking it up. Bobby,
Sorry,
Google.
guys. There's a package. I don't know where it is. Oh my god! Never tell your friends to send packages to your house, because then you go for a coffee.
It's like 40%
and that's when
off.
the UPS arrives, and then they
Like,
leave a note.
Really good.
Tim, you're
It's
totally
like
out of breath. How do you want to manage that 6-month hike?
Well, I just ran 6 flights of stairs.
Yeah, but this is not 6 months.
So it's about 30% off, I think.
30%?
Almost exaggerating a little bit.
Well, it lists for 81. Now, there's a couple of things to consider. I don't know how taxes work. I don't think it includes taxes in either case, so you got to pay that. It's probably about 35% discount over retail.
What are we looking at?
Okay. That JLC.
Oh,
sorry,
this one right here.
Master control date. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the ultra.
Tim, check this out. What am I checking out? Where's my phone? Oh,
I'm seeing 7250. Master control date 7250. So it's like 20%.
It's not a date. So the one I was showing is a.
Oh, that one's more. I'm so confused.
It is more because it has the ultra thin movement, the same that Patek uses. Fuck, I had a website that listed all the prices.
Speedy Hernandez. Hello, fellas. Hello, Speedy. How you doing?
Actually, in that price range, I would get a Grand Seiko Omiwatari.
Ooh, that's actually,
which is SBGY 007.
Boom, da-da, boom. Sorry.
Oh my god, what is this?
007.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
No way.
40 millimeters. It's new old stock.
That's unworn, new NOS, So.
Oh my god.
18.5.
Fuck. Oh, it's with stickers.
Yes, and I have a sticker Kermit.
What the hell, man? Yeah, why are they even selling this? This is something you like. I wouldn't. Like,
is it the one with the 3186 movement? Does it say?
Let's see here.
I'm sorry. I hate it.
3186.
You hate the price?
I hate it a lot.
Don't hate.
No, it's silly. Like, oh my god.
It's even got that the red sticker.
No, but as far as I know, there was only a very limited number where they put the new GMT movement into old cases, GMTs and Explorer 1s. And that is one of those rare watches, totally unworn.
Next episode, you should highlight horologically superior models that are cheaper than this.
Oh, yes.
That is.
There are plenty.
18.5 is, God, it's absurd.
For Explorer too.
That JLC in pounds is 6,050 brand new, so I reckon that's about $6,900, see?
Yeah, I think it's like 8 here.
Okay.
And I do think they tend to be a little bit cheaper in the US.
White birch is so expensive. And these Royal Oaks are also crazy. And
White
they got
birch
the
is
dyed
silly.
panda for 6,000.
It's still not. It's still too much, but yeah.
How much is that over retail? Is it retails for 5?
About that. 3,800 pounds, £3,800, I think.
Yeah, probably about 5. I'm just
on about 1,000 over retail, man.
I turned one of those down. The store had one, and I said,
yeah,
no,
it's 50. It's about 1,000 over retail. It's 52.25.
5,200. Yeah, it's exactly 1,000 over retail. 1,100.
Still too high. Like, does he have a blue dial 58? I gotta believe those are approaching retail now.
Black Bay 58
in blue, the blue bag.
Blue Bay. Is it Blue Bay?
I think that's what Jenny L called it. But
Wow.
Yeah, there is a nickname called. Yeah, I mean it's not a widely known nickname, but yeah, there's
right.
calling it the Blue Bay.
Yeah, because
are they hard to get in the States? The blue.
They're not usually okay.
It
so
is.
It's still 500 over retail.
Wow.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
it was. They were 3,000. These were selling for 3,750.
So I saw one, the one on the left with that strap. I saw one of those. It's a nice strap with the deployant, but I didn't pull the trigger because I don't really want it. I've had a Black Bay 58 and I liked it, but I didn't love it.
And the P01 are sinking fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just don't like
so
that.
they're going to be 2,000.
It could have been a real hype watch, but that was not really accepted by the market.
It kind of looks like the Explorer 2 Vacheron, the 1970s one. Don't you? I mean, if you look at the detailing on it, but it's a totally different watch. But yeah, they could have, like you say, Jonathan, they could have done something. Really
are the silvers going over retail?
This is kind of bizarre because why don't people like ugly fucking watches?
Why don't people?
No, but the Night
question of our era.
Watchman says it correctly. Just imagine the watch without those ugly clamps, and you have a winner.
They just put the crown at the wrong angle just to make sure we hate it. Like, no. You think you might maybe have it grow on you? No, the crown's in the wrong place.
By the way, I did put in the private chat a link to a website which is very nice and lists every retail prices of every watches right now of most brands.
Wait, is this one the
the ultra thin manual one that we were looking at is 6,000 euros.
By the way, it defaulted to the French link for me, so that's fun.
Well, you can change the language.
This one, Le Guide de Mitru. You have to say it in a really snooty voice.
What is Montre?
Watch.
Okay, it's watch.
Well, if you want a fun piece of trivia, so watch comes from, you watching. Montre in French comes from showing. So montre means show, watch means look.
Show and look.
Fun piece of trivia.
Interesting. Wow, whoa! I like the layout for this watch. This is so un-Breguet-like to put things symmetrically. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Ooh. BB-8. Damn, they make a lot of watches, man.
Jonathan,
did you guys know there's a lot of watches in the world?
Jonathan, I also like the IWC Perpetual Calendar Pilot 46 with orange hands.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's so crazy. Well, and those things are so easy to set.
Yes.
Because, go ahead.
But don't set it too far ahead. Because
you'll never catch up, yeah.
The only way is to stop the watch and wait.
Right. Because it makes sense, right? Like, October 20th, 2021 will only ever be a Wednesday, so it should be easy to set.
You're right.
Wow.
Guys,
this is already
the
a
bronze
patina,
at the boutique only.
Yeah, we had patina and it's selling over double.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all knew what was going to happen when Tudor's like, look, we reinvented silver. And they did not reinvent silver. It's like, narrator, they did not reinvent silver.
But, I'm sorry. I can't love this watch. No,
I don't
can't love it? It's the ugly duckling.
I don't care for it.
Look, it's all patina already. And selling for that price.
Look at
it's
that
corrosion.
beautiful patina.
No, it's not really patina, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Patina is damage, so corrosion's damage. But yeah, it's not the type of it's not the type of damage you want.
Yeah,
look at that crown, the patina, the beautiful patina on the crown.
With bronze watches, that's why people buy them, isn't it? For this degradation of the basically surface.
Yeah, but like the Bronzo looks so much better. I don't know what they do differently, or if it's just the. I think part of it is that like that Tudor case shape. So one of the things I imagine happens is that things get concentrated in like all the areas where you could capture moisture, and it gets worse. Whereas like the Bronzo is just gorgeous. I think the Bronzo is great. The Panerai Bronzo.
Star is because the Bronzo doesn't use aluminium in the mixer.
Okay.
Tudor actually put aluminium in the mixing.
And that is what makes them staining? The aluminium in the alloy, or
I don't know.
I think the aluminium. The aluminium alloy is supposed to be what they say that he actually patina up to a stage. So, for example, it might not have these greens and things that you have in the Bronzo, but it seems to become more ugly.
I was very bad in chemistry at school, but I thought Bronzo contains copper, and that is what causes the patina or corrosion.
The green shit that builds up on the Bronzo is copper oxide.
Copper oxide. Yep. And then it's like silver oxide too. So silver oxide.
That's what it is. Oxidation.
Statue of Liberty in London.
I think the only reason that watch doesn't look good is because the person who owned it wasn't wearing it enough. Because that patina on the bronze actually looks very beautiful as you wear the watch. You have to wear it all the time.
Yeah, but then you have the dirt on your shirt. Because basically you're rubbing off the dirt with your shirt, don't you?
So I dropped a link in the chat to the Panerai Bronzo, and and I think C Banks in the chat kind of makes a point to the Bronzo doesn't have a leather, it doesn't have a metal strap or a metal bracelet. It's just it's a leather strap. They really use a minimal amount of bronze. Like this thing's going to age pretty well, and it's going to be concentrated on the case.
Yeah, it's rare to have the bracelet, like you say, Lone Star, because Oris released a set of bronze watches, didn't they? And it was the first time, well, one of the first times that a bronze bracelet was actually used.
Anything that's going to capture moisture is going to wear like crap. Like it's going to look really bad, I think. So like those bracelets, like every place where a link meets can capture moisture, and it's going to look bad. That's just me. I think personally, it's like the same reason they use oyster steel too. It's resistant to direct like concentrated acid in one location.
But by the way, so you're having right now on the screen a duometre, and you can find some duometre in perfect condition for less than $20,000.
Yeah, this is a little bit
which is incredible.
So instead of that Explorer 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
That's a good way to look at that. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
This one actually got a really beautiful texture in the dial. It's the same. It looks like it's the same texture that actually when I was at the JLC boutique, right? We took a look at something that was like a chronograph.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So this thing is just not a chronograph. This thing is, but it's freaking beautiful.
Rose gold is gorgeous. The applied logo. It's just everything about it is just.
Doesn't it look like a little bit like an owl as well?
Oh crap!
No, not really.
No.
So the one with the open work on the bottom, it does look like a smiling face, but I think like this, it looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. The moon, the detail on the moon is actually quite incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. The movement here is insane.
My God. It is so good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And you know it's small details like the sun rays, you know, in the back are coming spawning from the balance. Yeah, it's so good.
And the case is very Lange one-ish. New word.
One-ish.
Somebody should pay me for that.
Yeah. Should probably just go with longish.
Yeah, longish, languish
one.
Langish.
Languish.
No, not that. It's languishing. I can look at David SW like all the time, and then I go to Luxury Bazaar, and I actually don't care for their collection as much as I like David SW's.
I'm shocked at the price of the two-tone Yachtmaster. This thing has really caught up. These were like 10,000.
Yeah,
a couple months back. Yeah, they were sinking.
Yeah.
You know, David H. He bought one of these. He called me to like, hey, how do what should I do to buy one of these? And I told him like, hey man, at that time I was like, dude, you're gonna buy this. It's an incredible watch. It's an amazing watch. You're gonna buy it at retail. You have to tell them to combo meal deal with the Pepsi. And he's like, are you sure? Is that they will do that? I'm like, yeah, give it a try. And so
They would
never
both,
do
that, by the way.
At that time they did, yeah.
Oh no, I don't believe you.
No, you have
When
to
was this?
talk to them. Yeah.
How long ago was this, Tip?
That was about 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so this year.
You can get the one with platinum bezel for like 10, 11.
Yeah.
People just don't care about the Yachtmaster.
Yeah, because they don't know. But it's
they don't know, and it's
It's amazing watch.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Because they don't.
Guys,
own a
if you're
yacht.
watching the live stream, please make sure to hit the upvote button. Give me a thumbs up. Let's try to get as close to 100 upvotes as possible.
Someone is asking, what's the diameter on the JLC? I think it's 41 or 32. I don't remember.
Wait.
But it's big. It's a big boy watch, and it's thick too.
Oh, the duometer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
I mean, that's kind of what you get at that price.
Yeah. Air
Ooh,
King is
big date.
still at fairly reasonable price.
I can't.
Okay,
get
so
over
I want to have a discussion. So can you go on this watch?
Air King? Or
yeah. So I had a discussion with Air King Ben.
Yeah.
And he kind of evaded the question. So what do you think about the 55 and the 5 on the right? My opinion is that it should be 05, not just 5, 05.
Confirmed. That. I agree.
Yeah, right.
Oh well, you ruined the watch for me. Keep ruining watches for me. It's way cheaper.
Yeah, what was that on how the dial was in the Bloodhound car? You know, it's represents a speedo on the Bloodhound. Is that right? Or
yeah.
The clock. Yeah. Maybe that. I mean, I'm guessing that's how it's laid out, but it'd make it look.
Yeah, because if you look at the bottom of here,
on there, yeah.
If you look at the bottom, you got the 35 and the 25, and that looks so perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah.
Right? That looks beautiful. You look at between 50 and 40, how symmetrical that is. You look here, still symmetrical, but then here it's like, a little bit wonky.
I'm sorry, I hate the Air King.
So he's right on the original Bloodhound instruments. It says 5 as well and not 05.
Yeah, but if it's wrong in the beginning, why don't you improve it when you're doing it and doing it again?
I'm not a fan. 5, 10, 3, 20, 25, 6.
Yes, exactly.
40,
that
9.
is what's bothering me even much more. The 3, 6, 9. Which is
I don't agree. I think this combos very well, both scales.
Yeah, I get why they've done it because the Air King 369, and then they just threw the Bloodhound dial on there as well to kind of to pay homage to it. But yeah, I can see why people wouldn't like it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question actually a question actually to Jonathan, and because Jonathan was doing how we say also watchmaking. So please answer me this. I mean, in a funny way. How in the hell you mistaken a 3 to a 9 and you make a Air King with 2 9s? You know, because this happened a couple of times.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm not a watchmaker. I was annoying my colleagues to a very high level when I fiddled around with watches that I was not supposed to do. how that could happen with Rolex quality control, I have no idea. In my opinion, it's an indicator that those indexes are set by robots and not by hand, or someone had a very bad day.
You know, the thing is,
because it passed all inspections and actually went to the shop.
They make a million watches a year. I could see them missing a couple. It just happens, right? Like somebody's inspecting this, and if you like, the first time I saw this, I was like, somebody posted this, and it's like, what's wrong with this? And it took me a second to catch 2 9s, right? Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of numbers on this, and just like it happens with quality all the time. Things get through. That's why they try to do layers, and sometimes things get missed. But the reason they're so valuable, the double like 2 9s, is because it almost never happens.
Yeah,
right? Like,
but I have a different theory about how that could happen.
Yes,
my theory is they're using cameras for quality control on those styles, and perhaps the software is programmed just to check the 9 out really well if it's okay, and it just then check the other 9, and the program or the code didn't include. Just make sure the 3 is at 3 and the 9 is at 9. So it just checks the elements of the dial step by step, and then it goes.
My guess is better. I think they did it on purpose. They're just trying to create a couple of collectible pieces out there. Just for
the
really
conspiracy theories.
That is, I'm telling you. Like,
so what I love about what I love about Jonathan's theory is that makes sense because lighting would affect that. Right, like there could be like a bad angle or something, so like there would be like a glare. That would be really easy to mess that up.
No, I think the software just
it's not like
a pattern.
It's not like their computer is in the room that has open windows, and as the sun goes across, no, it's in the climate controlled, light controlled situation. Each watch, I mean, they. Like David SW, right? Like you look at these pictures, right? The lighting for every single picture is the same because they got a system there. See, they got a system. Each watch is taking picture with the same amount of light as the previous one. That's why every image looks the same.
By the way, can you go on the photo of the dial?
Okay. Yes. 1 second. Sorry. So I'm telling you guys that this is a straight up, it's a plant. It's a plant.
Look how good those unloomed numerals look.
No, they don't look good.
People
totally disagree.
I love that look right there. I love it. I love the fact that it's just plain gold.
Here you get the explanation from that picture. You can get the explanation that a computer is just checking the single elements if they are done right. And that the computer software just mix. Can
I make a suggestion for the updated Air King? I think they will put the loom in the 369, but they should also make the 5th. You know, they should make these numerals out of loom.
Yes,
that would. You think they'll keep that because the Bloodhound thing is quite old.
Yeah, no, they're gonna keep it because it's the Air King. Yeah, and I think they're gonna make it bigger. I think Air King should be 42 millimeters. I think it should be big. Huge. It has to be matte because it's the king, guys. It's the king. Think about it. How many 3-handers in the 40 mil does Rolex really need? Think about it. They got used to be the Milgauss is 40, and then Air King is 40. Everything was 40. I think Air King has to be big 3-hander because there's no 3-hander in the 42.
So you want them to release it at 41 or 42?
I think they'll do it at 42, and the reason I'm thinking that, I know. I think they'll do it because think about this: the Oyster Perpetual in 41, there's so much empty space, but this is the watch that they should do it with because it's got so much going on. It needs more space. It needs breathing room. You make this watch in 42, you spread everything just a bit out, and it's going to be a smash hit.
Rolex could totally cheap out and just make it the 41 and then just use the OP41 everything and then give it a special dial and ship it.
But I think in history, this Air King, I think used to be, if I'm not mistaken, 34, no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah.
Small.
Like smaller than Tim's watch, tiny.
So, yeah, 34.
I don't think they can make it smaller. I think this watch physically cannot be made smaller with all the numerals.
I even have it. It's this one.
No, but it doesn't have the 5, the 15. Wait, hold on, let me bring it up.
It's
Nice
this one. This one
No, that's
just
the
doesn't
Explorer.
have the Air King on.
Yeah, I know, but it's got the
Used to
the
be
baton.
this with
baton.
Air King.
Yep.
Air King on top.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they put with the numbers, it wouldn't fit. The numbers wouldn't fit. That's
But
why they
was it-
switched from the
it-
batons to numbers.
It had
Wasn't
the
it-
numbers. It had the
Wasn't
numbers.
it non-chronometer certified when it had Air King on?
Yeah, they were just precision models.
Maybe.
No,
for a
precision
very-
is even before. Precision is even before
Yeah.
that.
A person can totally mess this up. Yep. Yeah, you can put the 6 upside down. You can put the 9 upside down.
Archie has started.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Wow, this was a long show. I wanna thank everybody, guys. Sorry for the beginning, for screwing up the beginning, starting early, starting late. Really, really good show. I want to thank Teen Tickers, who was here in the beginning. Lone Star, thank you so much for joining me here. Swiss at Marcelo, Dr. Dremel, and the Night Wristwatchman. Guys, thank you so much. Wear your good watches. Wear your good watches. And I'll see you tomorrow. There we go. Wristwatch check. All right.